people. And then, just positioning and kind of getting advice from them on just interacting with wrestlers and kind of, coming along in the business, getting professional advice from them.
Now you have Justin Boyd and Rick Knox had a wrestling match a couple years ago. Which camp are you on? Which side are you?
I'm firmly 100% behind Rick Knox because he didn't kick me or hit me in the nuts. So. Looking at you, Justin.
Don't get my buddy Justin mad.
Okay, Justin's behind the curtain right now.
I know, right? I should cover up before he gets me again.
He's a good guy. I love him. Is there real quick on that thing where we were talking about that where last week's Raw match, and have you ever gone to a show and you see like an inexperienced referee? And it just kind of gets you a little upset, and you're kind of like, man, you're out of position. Critiquing it and just be like shaking your head like, oh, man.
No, not really shaking my head. I always feel like I want to learn or want to teach. But, it's kind of, when I'm on a show with a younger ref, sometimes they'll just come up to me and ask me. Isaac Hayes started training maybe a year or so ago, and he's been reffing all over the place now. So if he has like a mishap in a match or something, then I'll talk to him about it because I have a comfort level with him. Mm-hmm. But not so much.
If you could go back, we'll wrap up real quick. But if you can pick any match from WWE, past match, that's or Lucha Underground or New Japan or WCW, any organization, one of the big ones on TV. Which match would you have liked to have refereed?
Oh, that's a great question.
And then we'll get to you on that one.
What are you doing, Butcher?
I'm just looking at this new... please finish. I'm just looking at this new WWE figure.
Looking at for those that are listening on the air, he's looking at an Enzo Amore figure. We'll kind of get into that right now.
It's a great question. I think, growing up, obviously I said I was always a big fan of like Shawn Michaels and The Undertaker. So to steal that match from Marty and be able to do that one at WrestleMania, that'd be incredible.
Yeah, Shawn Michaels, Taker 1.
Yeah.
That was considered the best WrestleMania match of all time.
Yeah, I believe it.
And all right, for those that were watching on YouTube, keep up on the air right here, so we can keep listening right here. I guess it only allows us a certain amount of time on YouTube, so it's okay.
Live again?
No, it's fine. So, anyways, what are you doing?
I'm looking at this badass 205 Live WWE Championship belt that you're selling here at the Wrestling Guy store.
Yeah. The Enzo Amore story, broke out today. He was released and everything. Do you have any? What are your thoughts on it?
I don't know. It's a sticky situation.
Yeah.
Those are tough.
That's the wrong word to use, by the way. Sticky.
Well, it says I'll do the dirty mess on it, but you got all these Wrestle Talk news and media podcasts and everything. And one thing I will say about this, you had the Hulk Hogan situation, then you had who was the other one?
Rich Swann.
Then you also had Jimmy Snuka, and now we have this. And ever since when Harvey Weinstein came out with the whole sexual accusation, it's just gone everywhere, nonstop. But when I was looking into more about this, TMZ's, I don't know how in the world they get their nose in everywhere instantly. And then this girl that's saying what happened to her. I mean, no girl or woman should ever go through that. Let's be on the record here. But for me, the way I hear her story, and I was reading what the other people are saying, this girl is trouble. So you know what? Until he's proven and guilty, until right now, I hope he's not guilty. I hope he didn't do these situations. And it's very unfortunate that you're a talented. He's a great mic skills and everything. But it's just it could be any person. It doesn't matter if it's in wrestling or in any celebs, celebrity stars, or even higher powers. No one should do any of this junk. And unfortunately for Enzo, I don't know what's really going on here. I mean, I'm not judging the man. And again, we're not supporting what's going on with the women. You know, it makes it. I have a daughter and I have a wife, and it's just
You're
very,
married?
Yeah,
Somebody actually married you.
Yeah, and you know what? She's a brave woman. She's a very brave woman. But you know, we still got these merchandise. You know, Chris Benoit, that was the guy I was looking for too. But again, you know, people are always going to throw their comments out there, and some of it's going to be pretty bombastic. But we're going to try, you know, be professional about this, and you know, and being honest about it as well. Mm-hmm. So that's what I have to say about that. You know, you can still come and get these belts, and this weird is going to happen with the 205 belt.
I don't know what's going to happen with
Royal Rumble. Do you think they should have like a little battle royal? So
I think they should have a battle royal.
Why not?
You have a favorite cruiserweight?
Brian Kendrick.
There you go.
Smart
answer. Smart answer. You know what?
Brian Kendrick is a great guy.
Real quick, I know. As a kid, did you play any sports? Besides the typical baseball, basketball, or
no, I played soccer for a little bit, but I wasn't really good at sports.
No,
I also got in trouble for pushing another kid on the field, but that's another story.
Jeez. Outside of wrestling, everybody knows you as a referee, but we found out something about you earlier that we were shocked. What else do you do?
You know, I also have a CPA license.
Yeah.
So.
You gonna do my taxes?
Sure.
Mine is a mess.
Mine is too.
I don't know about the butcher. Yeah, maybe.
I won't
know
say
about
it.
his.
I won't say it on the air because they'll take it seriously. I'll just say he cheats his taxes. But with your luck, you'll get a letter from the IRS like in a week. So I'm just kidding. He does not cheat on his taxes. I don't know what he does with his taxes. I don't. But mine are a mess. Mine are in a little shoebox. I have them labeled from every year. So you might have to charge me like 3 times whatever you charge.
Happy to do that.
Make some money there on the side.
See how much the wrestling guy store makes.
See how much we make. You can be like, how is this guy still in business? Do you do any wrestlers taxes?
You know, I'll do anybody's taxes.
Well, if you want to... If you need a tax guy this year, taxes are due April
15th.
15th. Yep. You can hit him up at his Twitter, Facebook, Instagram.
Yeah, everything at Ref Jeremy Marcus. You know, follow me, message me,
and you can see him this weekend at AWS.
Yeah, AWS Saturday the 27th, and then Championship Wrestling from Hollywood 28th, and both will be great shows as always. And then. If you're out of town this weekend, I'll be around next weekend for Santino's on the 2nd and Ground Zero down in San Diego on the 3rd.
So there you go. No excuses to miss them. Butcher, any?
Santino, are they having a show pretty soon? Or?
It's February 2nd.
Yeah, the 2nd. So it's a week from Friday.
About that, but I also know, I believe March, they're having students, they're going to start training again. For new beginners?
Beginners classes do start again in March. I don't recall the exact date, but if you go to the Santino Bros Wrestling Academy page on Facebook, they have all of the information on there.
Because I will say this, and David, you could say this too, when I'm here in the store with him, we do get young people, and sometimes I'll go and I see some big guys in here, or they look like twin brothers, and I will suggest, go check out Santino's, and then some of these guys, I mean, they want to be like, how do you get into pro wrestling and stuff like that? So
it's
if
true.
Joe is listening, Joe, we need some flyers over here. That's how I went to his house and he wasn't home. So, but so big hello to Santino Brothers, and that's all I have to say.
Real quick, is there anybody, a favorite wrestler you like to referee for in SoCal?
The Butcher.
There you
who's
go.
Pointing at himself
Butcher,
right now.
put the damn $20 bill away. Anybody?
Whoever's in the main event, like to do it.
Anybody you don't like to referee for? Like, maybe...
The Butcher.
Damn! Butcher, you really got to get both.
Okay, you know what? I'm not. You know what? It's okay, because I'm not in the ring. I'm not getting hurt anymore. But at least you can still throw my name out there.
The best advice you've been given besides life advice or wrestling advice?
Keep your mouth closed and your ears open.
Almost like Judge Judy's. You have two ears and a mouth for a reason.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
And any shout outs you want to give before we wrap up?
Give a shout out to all the promotions. I just ran through everybody, but AWS and Championship Wrestling from Hollywood this weekend, Santino's and Ground Zero coming up, and then it'll be another couple months before PCW Ultra runs again.
All right. And favorite match that you've refereed?
Oh, that's a tough one. There have been a few.
See, I was going to put you on the spot before we wrapped up.
That's a tough one. That's a tough one. It might be Mr. 450 versus Douglas James at PCW Ultra.
Does your mom have a favorite match she's seen you referee?
Anyone I don't get hit in.
Well, keep the champion. You know what, Butcher? Maybe you should hold this championship over
don't
here.
throw that over here.
Yeah, don't throw it over there. All right, well, I want to thank our guest, Jeremy Marcus, for joining us today.
Jeremy,
Thank you very much.
Let me give a couple of plugs before we wrap up. Butcher said, and Jeremy, if you want to see Jeremy this weekend at AWS Metal Night, we have Tyler Bateman versus Jake Atlas, Evilise versus Shotzi Blackheart, Kratos and Super Beast versus Bad Dude Tito and Rico. I thought you were going to say Tito was Elise's favorite, the referee, because he's kind of
he never follows the rules. He's a bad dude. Yeah, it's tough.
Cholo versus Andy Brown, Braves versus Dynamite, Didi versus Delilah Doom versus Notorious Naughty, Dickie Meyer versus Sway Thompson, Desi Derrata versus Barbie Hayden. Don't fall for Barbie Hayden either. And you have the AWS Tag Team Championships plus B-Boy versus Steven Tresario, and that address is 9535 California Avenue in the city of Southgate. Doors open at 7:30, bells at 8 o'clock. There's also, if you cannot make it out to Southgate and you're in Orange County this weekend, and for some reason you're just too lazy to drive out to AWS, or you just want to stay close to home, you have this show to check out. Go ahead, Butcher.
You got cage match number 2 in the city of Los Alamitos, Saturday, January 27th. At American Legion Post 716. What's with all these American Legion?
Probably
areas?
cheaper.
Anyways.
And Los Alamitos really isn't Orange County.
3252.
So if you're lazy,
I'm giving
go.
a plug here.
Sorry, go ahead.
3252 Florecita Street. Why Florecita Street? Anyways, in the city of Alamitos, 90. I don't got my reading glasses. Is that 7 or
90720. Doors open at 5:30. Bell times at 6. So look, you can make one show and still get to the other show.
Yes,
one starts
it's
at
$5. I mean, $5. Start, David. I don't got my reading glasses. Whoever made these flyers, they need to make the letters a little bigger. Go ahead, David. Read this, please.
I'll read it for you. So featuring on is cage match number 2 in Los Alamitos. You have Rudy Rogers, Othello, Dan Joseph, the Voodoo Master, Guy Cool.
I think
Mikey O'Shea, the Field Lions, La Raza, Azrael, Lord Atio, Drew Masters, and of course, El Mariachi Loco. If I ever see you dancing in the ring with him, I'm going to have to...
I've danced in the ring. I've danced in the ring.
He's gotten you?
Come to AWS.
You're a victim, huh?
You're a victim. Come down Saturday, January 27th, Los Alamitos, American Legion Post 716, 3252. Florecita Avenue Street in Los Alamitos. Pre-sale tickets are $15. General admission is $20, so you better buy your tickets before Saturday. And if you don't want to go there, go to AWS. Like I said, it's in the middle, so you can go one way or go the other. And if you want to do both shows, check out both shows.
And don't you got a signing here?
And we have the Wrestling Guy. Our plugs for the Wrestling Guy store is come check out Emma, former WWE diva or women's wrestler Emma, and she'll be here on February 18th from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. 6085 State Street in the city of Huntington Park. And if you don't want to wait till February 18th and you want to see Pentagon Dark, you can come in. No, Pentagon.
Oh, Pentagon. Okay.
Pentagon Dark here. Be careful. He might break your arm. He's a tough guy.
Okay, I want to bring holy water.
Oh, jeez. Pentagon Dark right here at the Wrestling Guy, 6085 State Street, Huntington Park, on Thursday, February 1st. Yes. That's a very scary movie, by the way.
I don't know. My head will turn out.
You have a favorite scary movie, Jeremy? Or a movie that you refuse to watch?
Man, there's some movie on Netflix that just came out with some creepy little kid. Anything with creepy little kids.
Creepy little kid? All right. So you don't watch The Omen or
No, I haven't seen that one.
I haven't seen
I've seen The Ring and I've seen The Grudge.
Oh.
And they're both.
Have you seen The Exorcist?
I don't think so.
Don't watch that movie. Scariest movie of all time.
Okay.
Scariest
I've
movie.
heard that.
If you watch it, good
You know what I saw was It.
Did you like it?
It was good.
Yeah.
It was,
Did you see the original?
No, I never saw the original.
You need to watch the original.
Okay.
So, this is it?
Yes, we are done.
Okay.
For all of us here at the wrestling. Damn, why are you always rushing us?
I'm hungry.
All right. For all of us here at the Wrestling Guy store, we are out of here.
No. Don't. Give us a 3 count.